Hi, I am going to be doing a review and demonstration, kind of. I'll be doing swatches as well of the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Gel Cream Liner. And they had cream liner as the same word, which is hilarious to me. This is what the package looks like. It's obviously not got the product in it because I took it out and used it already. This one is supposed to be for hazel eyes. It's called the Glam Collection, and it's supposed to enhance and define hazel eyes. I have blue eyes, I don't have hazel eyes, but I liked the colors that came in this. And you see it's supposed to snap together, blah blah blah. It has the three colors. It has the natural antique gold, the playful metallic amethyst, and the dramatic black and gold shimmer shades in it. And the back has obviously the pictures again, and then like it has these demonstrations of ways to use it, which I didn't really look at. I haven't looked at it all anyway. So yeah, it's supposed to be a new product. Well, I'm not really sure if it is because it was 75% off. This is the product. You can see the gold is on top, purple is in the middle, and the black is on the bottom. And I haven't used, the only one I have used has been this purple one in the middle here. I was gonna swatch the gold and the black on this video for the first time just to kind of show you guys maybe what I think at first. But I do have an opinion about the purple, and I kind of know how it wears and how long it wears and how it applies and that sort of thing. So I'll go ahead and say like these things snap apart and they coat back together. I mean, this black one is kind of loose. Like if I get it as tight as it can go, it's like crooked and it doesn't really, I don't know, line up. See, if I try to get to line up, it's just loose. Anyway, I don't know if that's like a flaw in design or if it's just this one that's kind of messed up. But anyway, I'll go ahead and talk about the purple one first because that's the one that I've used. And sometimes they're hard to get apart, obviously. Okay, there we go. So you unscrew the lid and there's the product. There's not that much in there. It actually looks like there's quite a bit, or you know, based on the packaging you're like, oh, you know, you might be getting more, but you can see the tiny little bit and then all that extra packaging around it. But this is what they called the, let's see, metallic amethyst, and it looks like it's maybe a grayish purple, and it has some blue and mostly pink micro shimmer in it. It's really pretty. It looks like it would do quite a great job if it were pigmented enough. And so you can see I've used it. And so I'm going to swatch it on my finger first. And that's what comes out. It's not very, I don't know, it seems to be kind of like a little sheer. And not very, it's kind of, I don't know, it's not very opaque all the way across. It's kind of have to rub it in to get an even coverage and not have it so, there we go. So basically you have to rub it in quite a bit for it to be an even coverage and not so choppy. I don't know the word to describe it at the moment, but that's what comes to mind. And see, once you do blend it out until you get an even coverage, it's like really sheer, like almost not even worth using as a liner. It comes with this little brush, and as you can see, it's just a little clear brush, and for the sake of swatching I'll use it. I'm just gonna get some, swirl it around, get it plenty on there, and then so if you use the brush, you can kind of see that it does make a more even stroke. So there we go. That looks better. Whenever I've used this product, and I've only used it, I tried to use it as a liner, but it ended up not being like, I don't know, it's really too sheer to be a liner in my opinion, especially if you're going to use darker eyeshadows. So what I decided to do with it is to make it like an eyeshadow base, and I used it on top of my Urban Decay Primer Potion the first time I used it, and I actually just kind of made it as the shape of a liner, but it went like halfway up my eyelid so that it wasn't in my crease, but it was still used kind of like as an eyeshadow base. It made a really pretty color. I mean, I put eyeshadow on top of it to kind of set it, and it did last all day, and it was pretty, but I mean, for as sheer as it is, I can kind of get the same effect with an eyeshadow, I think, that I've already got. So that is that one. I wouldn't recommend it as an eyeliner, but as an eyeshadow base if you wanted to, but I'd say that these would definitely crease on you if you weren't prepared for that. So I'm going to now show the gold. You can see this. I haven't touched it yet. I mean, this just looks like maybe they call it antique gold, I believe. Yep. It kind of looks like an antique gold. They looks like they got the name right on that one. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. I cleaned the brush off so that it's not, you kind of have to break through this top layer of like film or whatever's on there. It's not film, it's just kind of like a little harder than the rest of the product. It looks really pigmented on the brush. Let's see. Huh. It's pretty. Let's see how it does with my finger. It's the same kind of thing as the purple one. You kind of want to use the brush, I think, or a brush. You don't have to use this one, obviously. Well, that's pretty. I'm going to give that one a chance to dry, and I'll kind of see how it wears as far as if you were to rub it or anything like that, if it would come off. So it's the antique gold. It has a really good shine to it. I like it. I wouldn't wear that as an eyeliner though. I would just still use that as a base for an eyeshadow for sure. And here's the black. I kind of want to... Now the black I don't think I would use as an eyeshadow base. I would use it as a liner. So hopefully I've started getting into it. Before you really mess with it, you can see where I haven't messed with it around the edges. You can't see any of that gold shimmer, but once I really started digging into it, you can see it has a lot of that gold shimmer, so that's exciting. I'm going to get quite a bit on my brush here for a good swatch, and there we go. It's very pigmented. I'm very impressed with this one. You can see the gold shimmer. I'd say that it's definitely muted a little bit by the black cream, and I don't even know if you could see that at all in the video, but it's pretty cool. Let's see if the gold one's dry yet. Yeah, it smudges a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna wash off this brush. Okay. I would definitely use the black as an eyeliner if it stays. I'm going to give it a second to dry before I try smudging it, because I don't think I let the gold dry enough. But now that I've spread it out a little bit and I think it's dry now, I'm like rubbing it and it's not moving. So that's impressive. There's good staying power. Like I said with the purple, I actually have worn it 2 days now and it stayed fine. I didn't have a problem with it smudging or coming off or anything like that until I took it off. So the brush itself, it's not such a bad brush. You can see, I don't think I would use it to line my eyes with. I did use it today to put the purple on. I put it on like a liner, but again, like I said, I did a little bit thicker to where it was like halfway up my eyelid and not into the crease, but I put eyeshadows on top of it, so you can't really tell the color, but the shimmer that you do see near my lash line, that is the product. So that's what it kind of looks like if you were to use it with some shadows. And I just used some shadows from Urban Decay's Naked palette, which is amazing. And I used the not so shimmery colors. So if that lets you know anything about the shimmer in that. So let's see if this is, doesn't seem to be dry yet, but if you can see me smudging, if you like smudge it a little bit, you can really see that gold underneath. So that might be an idea to try, like, you know, apply it and then right before it's dry, maybe smudge or take off that first layer of black, and you can really see that gold underneath. But I'm assuming this is going to be just like the other two, where it's not going to budge once it sets. So, and for that one, I don't think I would put an eyeshadow on top of it, just to you know, keep that gold glitter intact. And this doesn't look like it's going to flake off, or it doesn't look like the gold glitter is going to migrate on your eye once it does set. So that's impressive. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for anybody who wanted to maybe look at getting this product. Like I said, I got it for 75% off. I got it at CVS. They're having a big sale right now. They have a lot of stuff on sale. So that's where I got it. I got it for about $3, I think. And this is a product I probably wouldn't buy if it weren't that much on sale. I'd say that this is, I mean, for it to be a drugstore product and for it to be like $12 to start with, I would rather go buy like a fluid line from MAC or something like that for a couple of dollars more, and make sure that I've got one, more product, and two, like I know that the product is legit because I've used it before and it's a nice product. So for $3 it wasn't bad to have to try out. I'll definitely be using it. It's not something that is so horrible that I'm gonna have to take back or anything. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for anybody wanting to see it, and I hope you guys have a good new year if you see this before then. Okay, bye.